Hey everybody, it's Angelina. So today I'm going to be filming a Christmas winter movie collection video. I just recently did one for my autumn Halloween movies, so I thought let's just go along with the seasons and do a Christmas one. So a Christmas winter one, mainly Christmas. Okay, so let's just get into it. First I have 8-Bit Christmas, which this is a more recent Christmas movie. I think it came out in 2022, I believe. I think 2021 actually. And I really enjoyed this movie. This is definitely my favorite, most recent Christmas movie. And it's on HBO Max, so I just decided to get the DVD, so if I ever want to watch it and I don't have HBO or Max or whatever it's called, then I can. So yeah, it's a pretty good movie. It takes place in the 80s, and yeah. Next I have Angel and Ballerina, the Nutcracker. I loved Angel and Ballerina growing up. This isn't the one that I watched. This is I watched the 2D one growing up, but yeah, this is just where they're putting on the Nutcracker. Next I have Arthur Christmas. So I only saw this movie once in middle school, but I really liked it, and I've wanted to watch it again ever since and never gotten around to it. But from what I remember, it's just really good Christmas movie. Next I have this Barbie 3-movie collection, with Barbie and the Nutcracker and Barbie and Christmas Carol and a perfect Barbie and a perfect Christmas. I think my favorite is most definitely Barbie and a Christmas Carol. I remember watching that as a kid a lot. So next I have Beauty and the Beast and Enchanted Christmas. Yeah, I don't really have that much to say. It's just Beauty and the Beast, but at Christmas time, Tim Curry's in this as so that's cool, but that's all I have to say about that. Next I have Disney's A Christmas Carol with Jim Carrey. I don't know if I've ever seen this in full before. I remember watching it in school, on the last day before winter break or something, and I don't know if and we obviously never finished it, and I don't know if I've ever actually seen this in full. So next is A Christmas Story. This used to be one of my least favorite Christmas movies. I've kind of grown somewhat of an appreciation for it, although I have not watched it in years. But obviously it's a classic. And then they came out with the sequel that I did not watch that. Next is 8 Crazy Nights, Adam Sandler. I've watched this a lot. It's kind of also like a Hanukkah movie, so it's like a kind of a mix of a Christmas movie and a Hanukkah movie. So yeah. Next is Elf. Classic. I don't think I really have to say that much about it. Probably one of the best Christmas movies in my opinion. Always at Christmas Time. I watched these Eloise movies a lot as a kid. There's only 2 of them. But I also would obviously read the books, and I was just obsessed with the character, and I really love this movie. It obviously doesn't have like the best plot ever. It is just like a 6-year-old girl running around the plaza and stuff. But if you like Christmas in New York and you just like those vibes and stuff, Christmas at the Plaza, I would recommend just watching this because it is a really fun movie. And then she goes to like Toys R Us and stuff, and so that's a cool thing to see since it doesn't exist anymore. Next is Good Luck Charlie, It's Christmas. I love this movie. It's one of my favorite Christmas movies. I don't even know why, because a part of it, there's kind of like 2 different storylines going on in it, and I've always hated, and one of them is like the road trip where everything goes wrong and stuff, and I usually don't like that in movies, but I really like it in this movie. Yeah, it's a really good movie in my opinion, so, and really funny. Next is the Harry Potter and Sorcerer's Stone. I know a lot of people associate Harry Potter with Christmas, so I wanted to put some in this video because I had some in my autumn video and stuff, and I feel like it can kind of go both ways, but I also feel like some people are like it's a Halloween autumn movie and some people are like it's a winter Christmas movie. So I just put the 2 actually that I think, so Harry Potter and Sorcerer's Stone and the Half-Blood Prince. I feel like these have the most like Christmas vibes and the best Christmas scenes in them. I would mainly say this Harry Potter and Sorcerer's Stone though, because you get to see like Harry have his first Christmas. They're really young in it, and yeah, so I have these 2. Next is Home Alone, one of the best Christmas movies. I don't know if I really need to explain anything about it. I feel like it's pretty known. So next, this one is not necessarily a Christmas movie, but I do associate it with just like winter, and it's Ice Princess. It's a movie about ice skating and stuff, so that's kind of why I see it as like a winter movie and stuff. So yeah. Next is Miracle on 34th Street. This is the older one from I think the 1950s or 40s. I know there's one that's even older than this, but yeah, this is the one I used to watch at my grandma's house. I do really like the one with the little girl from Matilda, but I don't have that DVD or Blu-ray, so this is the one that I have, and this is the one I remember watching growing up, and I actually got this DVD from my grandma. She let me have it, so. Next is Planes, Trains, and Automobiles. I know I never actually seen this, but I know it's actually more seen as a Thanksgiving movie, but I thought I'd still include it. Next is Prancer. This is a movie I also haven't seen, but I literally got it so I could watch it this year, so hopefully I get around to it, because I wanted to watch it last year, but I couldn't find it on any streaming services or anything, and I was not about to like buy it on YouTube or something. so I saw it in the thrift store a couple months ago, and I was like, I'll just get this because even though I haven't seen it, I might want to watch it and not be able to find it again. So yeah. Next is the Santa Claus. I only have the first one on DVD. Yeah, I only like the first and second one. Have not watched any of the like new TV show or anything. But yeah, classic Christmas movie, I guess. Next is Strawberry Shortcake Very Merry Christmas. This Strawberry Shortcake has my favorite Strawberry Shortcake song in it, other than the theme song. It's Call Me Santa. Yeah, and I just remember watching this as a kid and stuff, so yeah, definitely one of my favorite Strawberry Shortcake episodes and stuff. Next, I have To Grandmother's House We Go, Mary Kate and Ashley. I talked about this in my movie collection video of all my movies, that this is kind of like a very weird movie. I feel like all Mary Kate and Ashley movies have kind of an undertone of being like, are these kids allowed to do this stuff, or why aren't the parents getting in trouble? But I guess that's kind of the magicalness of Mary Kate and Ashley for kids or whatever, that these two little girls could literally run around and do whatever they wanted like they were adults. But yeah, I rewatched it a couple years ago, and this movie is long. Like, it is, like, I didn't even finish it. I was like, I got to the end, and then I had to go do something, and I never finished it. But I definitely watched when I was little, but I don't want to give anything away, even though I kind of gave stuff away in my movie collection video. But yeah, just this movie's kind of weird. I don't think it's the best Christmas watch. Next is Unaccompanied Minors. This is one that I watched a couple years ago. I think I probably watched it when I was a kid also, but I do not remember. But I actually really liked it, and I thought it was an interesting concept of like all these kids getting stuck in the airport for Christmas and stuff. And yeah, I actually really liked it. Next is Unlikely Angel with Dolly Parton. This one is kind of like half a Christmas movie. It's like you're kind of just watching what she has to do in this movie, like her life or whatever, and it just so happens to also be Christmas, is kind of the vibe I got when I watched it, of like, it's a Christmas movie, but it's not like an in-your-face Christmas movie. It's like, it's kind of like it's kind of like Christmas is kind of in the background. Like, Christmas isn't really the main plot of the movie, I guess you could say. So yeah, so I feel like this is a good like beginning of the season movie if you're like, I'm not really trying to go all in on Christmas right now, because it's like still November, the beginning of December. I feel like this is a good start point. And if you like Dolly Parton. Next, this one is definitely, I'm only putting it in here because it takes place in February. It's Valentine's Day. This is obviously, I consider a winter movie since it takes place on Valentine's Day, so I just put it in there just because I had it, and it's technically a winter movie because it takes place in winter. Next is A Very Playhouse Disney Holiday. I was definitely a Disney kid growing up and a Playhouse Disney kid when I was little, way more than like Nick. I watched Nick Jr. and stuff like that, but I was definitely like Playhouse Disney was like my thing, and I watched all these shows. So this is super cool to have, especially because JoJo's Circus is it's super hard to find episodes of. It sucks that there's only one episode because it's just like the holiday episode, and Shauna's show was literally like a short show that they would play, like, at least I remember it being kind of like a short show they would play in between the main shows and stuff. But yeah, JoJo Circus is really hard to find episodes of, so yeah. Next I have Winnie the Pooh Seasons of Giving. This is just a winter Winnie the Pooh movie, DVD, whatever. And yeah, so that's why I included it. I feel like I have like Winnie the Pooh in every single one of these videos, which is fine, but yeah. Next I have a Blu-ray of Home Alone 2 Lost in New York. I think the first and second one are pretty equally as good. I think if I had to choose, I might choose the second one. I feel like the second one's a little bit like scarier though, because he doesn't have like the safety of his own house, and I feel like every adult in this is trying to get him. Like, he's not safe anywhere and whatever. So, because even like the people at the hotel are like suspicious of him and stuff. So I think that makes this movie kind of a little bit more like entertaining and stuff. I don't know, everyone has their own opinions, but yeah, I think I like this one better, but I think they're both pretty equal. Next is Last Christmas. I just saw this movie last year, and I really liked it. And I feel like I would have liked it more if I hadn't known what the twist was before I went in to watching it, which obviously I'm not going to say what it is, because I do think you should like watch this movie and without knowing what the twist is in it, because I was like taken aback, and like even though I knew what it was, so I can't imagine what it would have been like watching it and then being like, oh my god. So yeah, I actually really liked it, and it kind of made me cry a little bit at the end. So next is New Year's Eve. Again, another like winter movie, more so obviously. There's not well, I shouldn't say that because I don't know. I was gonna say there aren't a lot of like New Year's movies, but I don't know. This movie is not that good, but I guess if you're like really into like the ball drop in New York and stuff, and then watch it, but it's not really that good. The original Valentine's Day is much better. Next is the Polar Express. I watch this every year. Yeah, I think it still holds up. I still really like it. I still have a fun time watching it each year. So, yeah. And then lastly, I have Shrek, which the reason I have this is because this Blu-ray set that I have actually has his Christmas shorts, the Christmas shorts in it, so that's why I just have put this in here. I think a lot of them are like on streaming, so, and I really do actually like the Shrek shorts, because like there's something quick to watch, so you can just watch real quick if you just want. You don't feel like sitting and watching like a whole Christmas movie. You can just like watch the shorts, the Shrek. So yeah, Okay, so that's my whole collection of Christmas movies. If you don't know, I have a 5-part series on my entire movie collection, not just holiday movies, so you can check that out. I'm probably going to update it in January, not doing the entire collection all over again, but just show the movies that I have gotten since those videos were filmed last summer. So yeah, you can check those out if you're interested in the entire collection or my autumn Halloween movie collection. And I will see you guys next time. Bye.